Hey, it's Pablo back with another quick video. Today I'm gonna go over gloat farming. I just killed another steam tank over there. And essentially, for anyone that doesn't know, whenever you're farming foes, you want to be using this skill as well as gloat farming 1 and 2. Whenever you can. At lower levels, you will not be able to afford the skill points to go down the tree entirely. But as you get farther along, you'll see that it's pretty easy to get the points to fill up. You go all of Vanquish damage 1, skip the rest of the tree. Yeah, you'll get some more a minor buff to damage, but it's not even as much as you'd get with the normal Vanquish damages. This is exclusively if you think you could use the points to push you over a little bit, to reduce the number of hits or something. And then you go straight down Gloat 1, Gloat 2, and then you put your remaining points in Inhuman Vigor. This will reduce the cost of your hits, which is much more important than getting more damage. One thing that I see a lot of early game players do is they go down this Vanquish damage 2 tree instead of going for Gloat. But the amount of Vanquish damage bonus that you get here is minuscule to the fact that, for instance, if you're Gloat farming, you're basically getting 25% more each time and 15% more. So you're essentially reducing the number of hits you'll need in order to get what you came for. I'm gonna briefly go over some of the hits that I went through, and just to give you an idea of what your yields should look like when it comes to farming for gloat and for materials. Largely, you're gonna want to focus these. Depending on which event, 4s or 5s, to get a lot of your uncommon items. These are one of the hardest to farm. For major items, it's not to say that you're not also going to be farming the 8s or 9s. I would say 8s and 9s and 4s and 5s. 4s or 5s. Depending on the event, I mean, dwarves, sometimes 7s can be good. But maybe I could go over a video of some different priorities with normal foe farming to get an idea of what's the ideal foe per each event. But essentially, you're going to want to be using a stam build similar to this. With this, you'll be able to have, sometimes I'll use Pendant if I need the damage bonus. But for instance, I'm hitting lower level foes. It takes the same number of hits for me to hit with Talisman as it does to hit with Pendant. So might as well take advantage of the stam cost reduction. You're also going to want to be using your Helm of Avarice. This will give you Vanquish double chance rewards. Vanquish double chance rewards are going to be your bread and butter. You get a little bit from this Helm of Avarice. You get it from the Gloat, which is going to give you a bonus chance of getting loot, as well as your Dragon Bone. So there's bonus chance of gaining loot, and then there's Vanquish double chance rewards. So if I were to add it up, what am I at now? My bonus Vanquish chance is 64%, and my... Does it have one for double chance rewards? Or is that essentially double chance rewards? Vanquish double chance rewards is 9. So you're kind of gonna want to get this this stat for Vanquish bonus chance rewards, and this stat for Vanquish double reward chance up as you're gloat farming. So I haven't decided which one is better for me, using the Blazing Vanquisher Talisman, which will give me 1% reduced cost reduction, or using this Calming Icon of the Sloth, which will give me a bonus chance of rewards. But basically, you're going to want to be using one of the two if you do not need your pendant, which you more or less won't once you get Transmuting Vambraces and Flail to Legendary. So, yeah, I don't know what else. Yeah, perhaps I could send one more march for myself so that I'm still farming these. I've kind of just been spent all morning just hitting some of these and trying to use what's left of my stamina. Steamtanks are actually one of the premier events to farm. A lot of people will juice stamina for these events just because they upgrade so many items. They upgrade your Helm of Avarice as well as your Ritualist set that unlocks at Keep 26. I still need to put a little more points into my Demonic Forge, which I'll probably do this week in order to officially unlock it. But in your equipment vault, the sets, the premier sets, I would say, overall, are your Corrupted Runic set, which is Dwarf Week, as well as your Ritual set, which is Reichland Week. So on Reichland Week, you will also get all that you'll need. Your armor plating, spyglass, pressure gauges. These all come from Steamtanks. So yeah, these are a bitch and a half to get. So let's go over some of the hits we have here. 9, 18, 9, 30. That's really nice. See, when you have like these double chances and bonus chances of rewards, you have a much higher chance to get these random 30s in here. And they add up because if you're farming a ton of foes, you'll need to get some 30s. There's another 30 right there. And I guess the souls are convenient, but souls are pretty worthless. Where was I? Was it this one? 9, 24, not bad. And 9. So it's hard to estimate. I did a quick math on what it took for me to farm my construction suit. I think it took around 20,000 or maybe 30,000 stamina per event or per piece. But it's kind of weird because because when you're farming, you have to hit all the lower level pieces and all the higher level pieces. So I think combined it was like 60,000 or 70,000 stamina to finish the dwarf set. And I would say, rule of thumb, maybe double that for the Ritualist set. So let me see. Corrupted Rune set. I can't even see what the original cost of it was. It's 500, 800, 700, 200. And then Ritualist set. It's 750, 500, 250, 100. So it's each piece is what, give or take 50% harder to get. With this set also, you're kind of gonna want to piece it together in groups. You're gonna want to get 3 at a time. So you're going to want to get 3 on your first time, really pushing the event, and maybe pick up your 4th and 5th. Like, how do I explain this? You're going to want to be incrementally getting them, but it's not going to be worth getting it until you can get 3 all at once. So that's what I'm working on right now. I'm working on my first 3. And that is where you'll get the set bonus. The 1% ritual speed isn't that great, but you're going to want to get your first 3 all at once. I would personally recommend, if you are a big armies farmer, to go ahead and use your Helm of Many Eyes, your Murderous Cuirass, and your Sabatons, which each have, around 5 to 10% ritual speed. And then what you do is you combine those with the ritualist items. So if you have head, chest, and boots on from your Reichland set, you can use your gloves, weapon, and relic as your ritualist. That's what I'm planning on doing. It'll be the easiest to maximize on ritual speed, at least for your first 3 items. And then after that, you can kind of get whatever you'll need. And just so you know, relic, weapon, and gloves. So that's all I got for today in this. What do we get? Some spyglass. That's nice. Won't need it for this round, but it adds up for the future pushes. And that's all I got. Feel free to ask any questions in the comments or reach out to me directly. It's not rocket science, but it does kind of have a system to it. So good luck. Happy Gloat farming.